Few people imagine that a simple brown powder, forgotten in the kitchen cupboard, can have such an impact on our health. We're talking about cinnamon, a spice carrying centuries of history, mystery, and medicinal power. It was once used as currency and guarded like a treasure. Today, it's there within reach, without us realizing its value. But the truth is, cinnamon does much more than just flavor coffee or perfume cake. It can improve digestion, strengthen immunity, protect the brain, and even help with weight control. It's almost like a natural medicine that nature packaged in the form of aroma and warmth. The problem is that, due to lack of knowledge, many people either fail to take advantage of its benefits or use it incorrectly, putting their health at risk. And that's precisely what we'll talk about today. You'll understand how cinnamon affects the body, what its real, proven benefits are, and, perhaps most importantly, how to consume it correctly so that it's an ally, not a threat. Get ready, because after hearing this, you'll never look at that cinnamon jar the same way again. Have you ever stopped to think that a simple spoonful can change the course of your health? Well, a cinnamon, which many people only use to flavor rice pudding, can be a silent weapon against problems you never even imagined. Just 1 teaspoon a day is enough to help your body control blood sugar, leaving you more stable, without those energy spikes followed by absurd fatigue. And in the process, it can even replace sugar in your coffee, adding a special flavor and effortlessly reducing calories. And that's not all. This spice is also a natural machine for fighting inflammation and neutralizing the thieves of your health: free radicals. This means less internal wear and tear and more protection against silent diseases. Furthermore, studies show that it can help slightly reduce bad cholesterol and triglycerides. It's not magic, but it's like having a friend behind the scenes, working to keep your body in order without you realizing it. To top it all off, cinnamon can also help lower blood pressure, giving your heart a boost. A simple touch to your morning oatmeal or your evening hot chocolate can mean more years of healthy living. But the story doesn't end there, because its effects extend far beyond the heart, reaching parts of the body you probably never even imagined. You know that discomfort after eating, when it feels like your stomach isn't cooperating. Cinnamon can be a quick rescue in those moments. It helps reduce gas, improves digestion, and even feeds the good bacteria in your gut. It's like a gardener tending to your gut flora, keeping everything in order. A warm cinnamon tea after meals can be the simple trick you need for those who suffer from a heavy stomach or constipation. But its power doesn't stop at your belly. Cinnamon also strengthens the immune system with essential minerals like zinc, magnesium, and manganese, in addition to having action against bacteria, viruses, and fungi. It's that extra boost in your body's defenses, especially during cold and flu season. It's no wonder that, in traditional medicine, it appears alongside ginger in recipes to speed recovery for those who are ill. And the brain is also involved. Cinnamon's compounds can protect against diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, aiding memory and mental agility. Just imagine, something as simple as sprinkling cinnamon on a banana or yogurt helps keep your mind sharp. Not to mention that it can aid weight loss, as it stabilizes blood sugar, increases satiety, and even speeds up metabolism. But before you start adding cinnamon to everything, there's an important detail you need to know. Many people think, if it's good for you, then the more the better. But with cinnamon, that logic doesn't work. This is because it contains a substance called coumarin, which in excess can overload the liver and even cause damage. Therefore, the ideal is to consume no more than 1 teaspoon per day, especially if you use regular cinnamon, known as cassia. Ceylon cinnamon, on the other hand, contains less coumarin and is safer for frequent consumption, although it also requires moderation. Another important tip is to vary your consumption. You can use ground cinnamon in coffee, tea, or fruit, but you can also boil cinnamon sticks to make a smooth, aromatic tea. This version will release less coumarin and is safer, in addition to warming the body on cold days. And if you want a more intense effect, combine it with pure honey. This combination is traditionally used to relieve coughs and colds. It's also important to remember that cinnamon is not a substitute for medical treatment. People with liver problems, pregnant women, or those taking blood thinners should consult a healthcare professional before including cinnamon in their daily routine. In short, cinnamon is powerful, but like any powerful weapon, it must be used with care and intelligence. Now that you know this, it's time to discover how to transform this spice into a permanent ally in your daily life. Now that you understand the hidden power of cinnamon, the question remains: will you leave it forgotten in the back of the cupboard, or will you transform it into a daily ally for your health? Small changes like adding a pinch to your morning coffee or making an aromatic tea at night can bring benefits that accumulate day after day. But remember, like every powerful force of nature, cinnamon requires respect and moderation. Many people expect expensive solutions, complicated treatments, or hard-to-find remedies, when in fact, the secret may lie in something so simple and accessible. The difference lies in how you choose to act. While some just hear and forget, others put it into practice and reap real results. So, the next time you smell the striking aroma of cinnamon, remember, you're looking at an ingredient with the potential to transform your body and energy. But only those who decide to use it wisely will reap its true benefits. Start today. Choose one of the consumption methods you learned here and try it for a week. And if you want to continue discovering natural secrets like this, subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and share this video with someone who needs to know the power of cinnamon.